On the streets of Quincy, it's the return home of an American hero.
Present arms!
Richard Stratton was born and raised in Quincy. His dreams of flying would take him around the world.
So I'm sitting down, where am I going? What am I doing? Well, I want to go to the Naval Academy because I liked airplanes. Our house was under the landing pattern of the Naval Air Station at Squantum, Massachusetts. And I watched airplanes from the time I was 7 years old. And
Stratton became a naval aviator, served in the Vietnam War, shot down over North Vietnam, and became a prisoner of war in 1967. He was held in captivity for over 2,000 days until his release in Operation Homecoming in 1973.
During my captivity at the hands of the North Vietnamese, I have been tortured. I have been beaten. I have been placed in solitary confinement for a total of 18 months.
Stratton earned the Silver Star, Purple Heart, and a POW medal, but his time in the service almost didn't happen.
when I was a junior in high school, the best thing that a man could do in his life, right or wrong, was to become a priest. And that, by God, I was going to become a priest.
Instead, Richard Stratton became an American hero, married a girl from the Midwest, and raised a family. Patrick is one of Dick's 3 kids.
I'd never heard him complain once his entire life about his experiences in Vietnam, the torture he had. Even at the end, he was in a lot of pain. I knew it. He would never complain about it.
He was truly an American hero, not only for his service in his captivity, but that didn't define him. He defined it. He came back and went on to serve this country in various capacities in the Navy, left the Navy and became a clinician, social worker, working with people with addiction and trauma. And the guy was a remarkable human being.
Remarkable indeed. Next weekend, Captain Stratton will be buried in his hometown with full military honors that will include a flyover by Navy jets. In Quincy, I'm Ted Wayman, WCVB News Center 5.